Obama did everything in his power to take America down from the inside and strengthen our greatest enemies. The majority of Americans couldn't wait for Obama to disappear. But unfortunately, even after he left office, he has continued his efforts to weaken us and take Trump down with his little shadow government. Obama made sure to leave his spies all throughout Washington, which has proven to make Trump's job much more difficult than it needs to be. Now we are learning that another Obama operative has managed to snake his way into a job. Trump's pick for Homeland Security is yet another Obama operative. Obama and his Muslim buddies know very well that to destroy America they must infiltrate every facet of our government. Obama worked endlessly to place an ISIS-supporting Muslim terrorist by the name of Mohammed el-Abiri in charge of Homeland Security way back in 2014. Fortunately, the traitor was let go a short time later amidst allegations of a cover-up and also due in part to massive outrage on behalf of most Americans. A Department of Homeland Security (DHS) advisor long engulfed in controversy over his radical views was let go from his role in the department last week after a long fight by lawmakers and others to revoke the individual's privileges at DHS, Free Beacon reported. Fast forward to Trump's presidency, and Obama is still trying to implant his spies. Back in May, one of Obama's Muslims successfully got into Trump's administration. Trump's Deputy National Security Advisor Dina Habib Powell was discovered to not only be a Muslim but good buddies with both Hillary and Obama's former Iranian Muslim Brotherhood advisor, terrorist Valerie Jarrett as well. Got News reported. Dina Powell is frequently referred to as the Republican Huma Abedin and is a member of Hillary Clinton's Vital Voices. Powell is a good friend of Huma Abedin, who worked with her husband at the Clinton-linked consultancy Teneo. Powell also has connections to Obama's confidant Valerie Jarrett. After something like this, you would think that President Trump would vet to his staffers better. Now, unfortunately, we know there is yet another spy who has infiltrated the White House, and thanks to this new information, we know the head of Homeland Security is nothing more than a crazy liberal who loves Muslims just as much as Barack Hussein Obama does. Breitbart reported on Kirstjen Nielsen's goal for flooding Europe with Muslim refugees, that is just as ridiculous and unsettling as her orange spray tan. According to Breitbart, President Donald Trump's nominee to head the Department of Homeland Security led a business-dominated committee at the World Economic Forum which insisted that Europe had no choice but to accept a huge wave of unskilled migrants from poor, conflict-racked countries. The key policy issue confronting Europe is not whether to accept forced migrants but rather how to turn the associated challenges into opportunities, said the 2016 report by Kirstjen Nielsen's committee, titled Global Agenda Council on Risk and Resilience. The business leaders, political advocates, and bureaucrats in Nielsen's group recommended that security risks and economic turmoil be pushed aside to focus primarily on the benefits of cheap labor. Reframing the discourse surrounding refugees from one of risk to one that recognizes the substantial social and economic contribution they can make to their host societies is increasingly important. In light of the current larger-scale influx of migrants into Europe, the report urged. Nielsen's background and her role on the committee give no indication that she supports Trump's Buy American, Hire American, economic nationalist and civic agenda. Why would she be put in charge of Homeland Security? As Rosemary Jenks asked Breitbart News. A lot of Kirstjen Nielsen's background, including her position in this report, indicates clearly she doesn't support Trump's immigration agenda, Jenks said. The members of Nielsen's committee is a long list of globalist executives, all of whom gain from the continued flow of cheap, foreign workers and welfare-aided, consumer migrants into the US and Europe. America will no longer tolerate the betrayal, and neither will Trump. The people made their voices loud and clear last November, and if we wanted more Muslims holding powerful positions, Hillary would be president and Trump would still be an incredibly successful businessman. How many more of Obama's agents will continue to infiltrate the Trump administration? Get rid of them all, Mr. President, because we will not stand for it.